Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's session. Tonight's a special session with the Managing Director and CEO of both Avinoc at avinoc.com and VOO at voo.travel. We are privileged to have him address us this evening, and this meeting is put together by the leaders of teams, Sapphire teams in Africa, coordinated by Genius Investors. So it's a joint session, and we're expecting more guests to join us as we move on. So we're going to start now, but before we do that, we want to recognize the team leaders that are present. We have 4 diamond leaders for the continent of Africa, 3 diamonds and 1 double diamond so far. A diamond is somebody whose team, under his or her leadership, has been able to put together €1 million worth of collective team total for the Sapphire ecosystem projects, according to Sapphire's terms and conditions. While a double diamond has done double of that, which is 2 million and above of the same volume on behalf of he or herself and the team that did that. So if you're interested in how to be a diamond leader, please contact your leader. It's a very privileged, it comes with a lot of privileges, and you want to be there. It means money, it means recognition, it means support for the African community and to the world at large, with businesses that are legal and credible and that can help to reduce poverty further on the globe. So tonight's meeting, so if we're in the house, if our leaders are in the house, can they say hello? My name is Lawrence Enebeli. Friends and admirers call me Lorenzo, and I gladly answer that a shorter name, okay? So I'm happy to announce that I'll be coordinating today's class, this session, on behalf of my colleagues, the diamond leaders. One of them, I think they should be here. Ambassador Light, are you here? The meeting audio will be coordinated by Christy. Christy is of Genius Investors. And so please reach out to Christy by private chat in case your name is not the username used in logging in, so that if you deserve to be made a co-host or to speak, she'll recognize you and do that accordingly. So because of time, we'll be very brief. There are a lot of leaders here who are not yet diamond managers, and they are coming up. They'll be recognized as we go on. It's just a tradition when we have a team meeting to recognize those leadership that have made it happen. Okay? All right, I can see 360 Growth. That's Dr. Amarachi Ugoji, you're welcome. And so, Ene the trainer, are you here? Make some noise, or at least welcome our...
Thank you very much.
Okay, great. Ambassador Light, are you here? You want to say hello to us? Ambassador Light is a double diamond manager. Ene is a diamond manager. Amarachi is our next diamond in the making. We're here to hear from the horse's mouth, Mr. Gernot Winter, the MD of both VOO and Avinoc. It's a privilege to have him. So he is the only presenter for tonight. You're allowed to ask questions, but only by typing your questions. So you want to type your questions now if you already have questions up front. If you don't have questions up front, fine. You want to listen in. Those who type their questions will be answered at the end of the presentation. Okay? Then we'll have 1 or 2 of our leaders speak, diamond leaders and above. Then we close. So do yourself a lot of good right now, please, to type in questions. It's called time management. And of course, the meeting is being recorded, so the replays will be available with the permission of of our major presenter tonight, Mr. Winter. Okay, so I hope we're good. I can't see any questions so far in the comment box. So can I go ahead and introduce and bring in Mr. Winter? If we're ready for Mr. Winter, can we type 1 on the comment box? We're ready for Mr. Winter. Please, can we type 1 on the comment box? Okay, great. All right. So it's my pleasure to introduce one of the geniuses we are still seeing alive. He's a simple gentleman, but I tell you, gentle people do the most incredible things. So let me not take words out of his mouth. Please listen carefully. You'll be allowed to ask questions only by typing so that we can save time. So Mr. Winter will introduce himself further and give us the privilege of knowing the difference between Avinoc and VOO, what VOO is doing, all right, that the aviation industry hasn't done before, the advantages VOO is bringing to the table, and how that advantage benefits you as a Sapphire community builder and also as an airline traveler, both now and in the future, okay? And how you can co-own the VOO business opportunity by buying hubs at the Sapphire back end. What are the advantages for you to go for? What are the higher deals, okay? Are there other perks? And what have you? So this is a business meeting. Pay attention. Remember, you have the chat room to type in your questions. If you type in your question in the chat room, you have the opportunity of those questions being answered by Mr. Gernot Winter before he leaves us. But if you don't do that, then you are left with me and other people to answer your question. And you know, we can't know more than the owner of the project. So we are privileged to have the owner of the project here. So you're welcome, sir. Everybody here hears English, so feel free to speak English. Yes. And feel free to share your slide and feel free to advise us. Feel free to give us from the depth of your knowledge, the economics of this project. Why is it that if people miss this project, what would they have missed in your opinion? And what is the history of people missing opportunities like this? And why is this one, you know, a must in your opinion for all of us? So over to you, Mr. Winter. Yeah.
Thanks, Lorenzo. Thank you very much. Can you hear me good?
Yes, we can hear you and we can see you.
Okay, perfect. So thanks a lot for the chance to talk to you guys. I really appreciate. I'm totally respectful to all your team members, already direments, double direments, and so you're doing a really great work on your side. So I will try to do my best on my side so that we can create a really powerful team together and build a powerful community. And yes, I will try to give you some insights, some status about our actual development of our solutions, some background informations, what we are doing next steps, yeah, so timeline, so everything which is important for you, I guess, to better understand. And of course, I will be here to answer all the questions. And so nobody will stay back with some open topics. So thank you very much. I just have prepared a presentation, so I will share my slides and flip the slides, and I would say it's the best thing just to go through the presentation. After the presentation, we will do the question and answer topic. So. Okay, can you see the slide? Welcome to the future of aviation.
Yes, we can see.
Okay, great. So I guess you all know the project already. So we are in the game the last 2 years, and I do not need to talk that much about where we are coming from. So I guess you all know this. This is just a legal disclaimer. You all know this. So this is just an information call. So this is nothing in like an invitation to buy something. It's an information. You know, this is a risk associated with crypto assets, something to inform you. Okay, about my person, Gernot Winter, you know me already. So I'm the founder of Avinoc and VOO. And as you told at the beginning in your speech, it's also a little bit to explain what's the difference between Avinoc and VOO. So, and how are they connected? So this is then totally clear, hopefully. So I'm working with this project the last 7 years already, 6 to 7 years. We started in the past, and the last 3 years we are pretty hard developing the solution before we just tried to find out what we are going to do. But the last 3 years we're really developing. I'm not a technical guy, so I do not code by myself. I have an economical background, so I'm the strategic and economic responsible person in the company. We are developing all in-house, so we have all our people in-house. We are based in Austria with our companies, and we're totally free to do whatever we want. So we're a small team. We are at the moment 22 people. 2/3 of the people are developers and related to the product development, and the rest of the teams like me and sales and marketing. Okay, the future of aviation is digital. I guess I can flip this just to understand where we come from. Avinoc is our basic company. We are a software development company, and we are related to the aviation business, and we are doing tokenization things. So we are trying to build a bridge between the real world aviation business and the crypto world, and trying to develop solutions which helps the industry to be better, to be smarter, to work if more efficient. And that's why we are developing our solutions, and we are implementing blockchain solutions also into our solutions, just to use this cutting edge technology also. Okay, and it's just a little bit about the history. We started 2017 already, the white papers 2018, and in 2017 we also did an ICO, and during this ICO we launched the Avinoc token. So the Avinoc token was born already in 2017. 2019 we did a blockchain challenge with the Lufthansa and SAP. It was a worldwide challenge with more than 500 projects in the game, and we were ranked third, which was a great success for us. But we found out that our idea at that time was too high leveled for the industry, so they couldn't get it, what we actually developed. And then we changed strategy a little bit, and that's why we are started with the niche with the business aviation, and we started with the development then of the VOO marketplace in the niche of the business aviation. So this was already 2020, and now we have 2023, and I will explain you where we are at the moment and what are our next steps in the future. Okay. So yeah, our project out of the Avinoc, of course, we are a blockchain company, tokenization company, and therefore the first project, of course, was the ICO and the launch of the Avinoc token. Then we have a loyalty program. It's a reward program, which is already implemented in our solutions, and also the crypto payment, which is already also implemented in our VOO solutions. That means that you can pay with our own Avinoc token, or you can use also different cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, whatever you want, USDT. And of course, you can also use fiat money. This means dollar, euro, whatsoever. The loyalty program, this is a reward program which is also based on blockchain technology, and which is also using our own Avinoc token. And last but not least, the most important thing, this is the VOO. VOO we started with the B2B marketplace in the business aviation, and I will now follow with this VOO. What was the main idea behind VOO? Yeah, and when we are talking about aviation, the basic behind everything for us, this is mobility. So we are talking about moving from A to B, and of course you can move also in the air, and mobility for us is a basic human need. And air mobility, as I told you, is also present and the future for us. And what we are doing as VOO, we will take care of your air mobility. This is what we want to do for you. So, and what is our vision connected to this? Our vision is to provide a digital access to this air mobility, and this for all the people in the world, nevertheless, where they come from, where they live, which age, men, women, we don't make a difference. And to enable this vision, we try to create a single, and this is important, a low threshold digital gateway that is totally easy to use and integrated into people's everyday lives. To flip. Okay, we have a so-called gateway solution. What is this gateway? So we have on one side the niche with the VOO marketplace. This is the business aviation. And on the other side, we have a VOO app, which is going to come in 2024. And this app will be then for the commercial airline industry, the business aviation with the B2C, and in the future with air taxis and drones. And we have our reward and referral program implemented in this solution. Okay. So just one word before I forgot about the market we are in. Yeah, I told we are in the niche in the business aviation. You saw the commercial airline industry, and you saw the air taxi. This is the market, the so-called advanced air mobility. And we are talking about a market which has a volume of almost $1 trillion in 2023. $1 trillion. So at the moment, the business aviation has a value of $13 billion. The commercial airline industry, a volume of $800 billion with 4 billion passengers in 2022. So this is totally huge. And also advanced air mobility will reach a volume of approximately $15 billion the next years. So you can see here the business aviation marketplace. This is our B2B solution for the business aviation. This is the first marketplace in the world which allows a broker and operator to directly book a business flight in the world. So this is the first. It was not possible in the past to directly book a flight. Why was it not possible? Because of the lack of data. So we are bringing all the important data, live data on our marketplace, which makes it possible for the brokers and for the operators to directly deal on this marketplace and to have a single match on this platform. So this is already live. And what's the status at the moment? So we are talking about the marketplace, and you will understand that you need a certain numbers of operators, brokers, and of course chats on the marketplace that you can really operate this marketplace in the right value, how you want to do this. We already have more than 19 operators registered, more than 125 brokers, almost 40 countries worldwide, and we have at the moment about 170 published chats. This looks not big, but for the business aviation, it's already a really interesting number. And you can see here some logos. We were at the ACE 23 in London last week, which was a pretty successful exhibition for us. So we are pretty good in the game. The people and the companies outside totally understand that we can be a game changer in this business, and we are really proud that we are able to have this solution developed, and that we really met the point which was missing. So this is pretty good performing, and we are really happy with this progress. But this is still a B2B business, and out of that, for me, a B2B business and bring a marketplace into a B2B business is a totally interesting thing. And obviously there was something missing, but for me, I'm always thinking 2 or 3 steps further. And for me, the real game changer in a B2B business is to bring in the direct connection to the customer. So you and me, and this means that we are trying to develop a solution for the B2C. Yeah, so B2C means that you will be able in the future to directly book a flight with a private jet. You will be able to book a private jet in total, but the most important thing for me, and which I guess it will fit better to the needs of the people, is that we will offer just a seat in a jet. Because if you want to go with a commercial airline, you do not want to book a 777, you just want to book a seat. And this is the same for me, what we try to offer in the business aviation in the future. So, okay, so what's next? So next is that we are bringing a VOO app. Yeah? So because if you want to book a flight in the B2C field, you need a front end. So I told you that we will want to provide a smart digital solution which people know how to deal with, and this is an app. So we are developing at the moment our VOO app, and in the first step we will integrate the commercial airline booking in our app and together with our reward program, which is called VOO Miles, and with the VOO Refer program. And we are using also our payment solution, crypto payment solution, everything with the Avinoc token and also with the VOO token. I will explain at the end how the VOO token is also connected to our VOO app. So this is going to come in the first half of 2024. And second step, as I told you already, this is the business aviation B2C solution. This is a little bit tricky to implement, so it takes more time. This is the reason why we start with the commercial airline booking, and this is going to come the second half of 2024. Hopefully that everything is moving in the right direction, so that we're able to develop everything in time so that we can launch this also in 2024. This is then the combination between commercial airline booking and business aviation booking. So you will have the choice if you want to fly with the commercial or if you want to fly with the business aviation. So this is something game changing, I guess, because this is not existing so far. There is no solution outside which will offer you the chance to have the choice between commercial airline or business aviation seat. Why is it not possible so far? Because you need the data. You need to know where the business jets are around so that you can offer a seat. And this is what we can offer because we already have the marketplace developed and we are collecting all the data in the business aviation. And of course, the important thing is that we also integrate, of course, the reward program with the VOO Miles, the Refer program, I will tell you more, and this with the VOO token and the Avinoc token. So these are the important steps. And what is also important for you to understand, the VOO app will be a standalone app on one side. So because the VOO app will also launch for people which are at the moment not connected to the crypto world. So we will give them the chance to use the VOO app to get a reward, a cashback in fiat money, not in crypto if they want, but if they want to change and to jump into the crypto world, they will have the choice to do this. And if they are doing this, then we are integrating, and this is the second, we're integrating the VOO app into the normal. So you will open the normal app and there will be the VOO app already integrated. Yeah, you can swipe on the top and there's then the VOO app integrated and directly connected to the normal wallet also, because when we pay out a reward, and this reward is paid out in Avinoc token, the reward is directly distributed into your wallet in the normal app. So this is going to come. We're already working on this solution. And I guess this will be something totally unique. Okay, let's jump a little bit deeper into the community building program. So for us, community is king, because if we are launching a solution, we are doing this for the people outside. And we try to build a community. The more people using our solution, the better for all of us. So we have two community building programs. The first one is the VOO Miles. This is the reward program. And the reward program works like this. So each time you are using VOO app and booking a flight with the VOO app, you will get a reward in Avinoc token, yeah, in a certain percentage each time you do it. And we will pay out this reward in Avinoc token, but before we pay this out, because we do not have the Avinoc token in our company, it's outside, we have to buy this token on the market, and then we will pay it out to you. This means that each time we use the app, we will create demand for the Avinoc token on the market. This is how the reward programs. Okay, we have also some kids in the meeting. Okay. And the second thing how we can create a community is the VOO referral program. What is the referral program? The referral program is an instrument to distribute the app into the community. And this means if you have some friends, if you have family, and you're already using VOO app, yeah, you can refer the app to someone else that is also using the app, and then you can build your crew, and if then your crew members are using the app and booking a flight, they will get a reward like you are getting a reward, but you will also get a reward as a passive reward each time the people are using the app. And this is not only once, this is a lifetime for you. So this means that the bigger your team, the higher your passive rewards when your team is using VOO app and flying around. So these two programs are building our community in the future. So this is the VOO referral I told you, and what we launched last week, this is VOO travel. So the VOO referral becomes VOO travel. And this is already out, and you know this already. I saw we just reached, I guess, 1,600 something members, and we just added 600 in the last 2 days, which is totally amazing for me. So thank you very much for your support. And you can go on our landing page. This is VOO.travel without the www, just HTTP or HTTP, and then you will directly land on our landing page. You can create there your account, yeah, or log in if you already have an account, and then you can start. And then you can start building your team. Yeah, we will bring some updates next week or the weeks after next week, which makes it easier for you to invite your future crew members, so you can share your referral link, you can send them an invitation email, or you can also copy the referral link, and we make this process a little bit more smooth in the future. And then we will give you also the chance to manage your team, and we give you an extra crew management dashboard where you can see the names of your team in the future, and also the email address, so you know are the people we already invited already in the team, did they register? So it's easy then for you to manage everything. Yeah. So and why are we launching this VOO travel before we launch the app? The reason is that we want to give our community the chance to grow as a community already, that you have the chance to build your own crew, that when we launch the app, that you are ready to start, and for example, you already have then 20 people in your crew, and if they start flying, you will get automatically the rewards from your crew at the early beginning when we launch the app. This is the reason why we start 6 months before approximately to launch this and to build a strong community, and of course to push then the Avinoc token, because the more people are using it, the better for the token, because we are creating demand. So what did we do? So what's the idea behind? We have also some kind of calculator implemented, so that you can try to find out, you can just play around. This is a little bit of gamification. You can try to play and to see what could be your future reward. We have a crew level, different crew level. This means the more people you have in your crew, the higher the percentages. Yeah, and this is the same for you. The more you fly, the higher your percentage you directly will get. Yeah, so this is how it works. And here at the end, there's a calculator. You can see, okay, what would be the cashback in fiat money? What would the cashback, for example, here in this after 5 years with an average increase of the value of the token of 11%, and then you can see, okay, after 5 years at the end, what would be the result? What's the value of the token? And if you do this and try to find this out, you will see if you have a crew of 30 people, for example, you will see that when we are pushing the token, you will have the chance that you will fly for free after 3 years, and you will on top earn also some money with your crew. Yeah, I have an example here. If you have the time, I can show this to you. Okay, important to understand, this is just a disclaimer. We are not final with our numbers in the terms of the percentage we can give you as a reward. We are just negotiate with the operators about prices, and we need to be competitive also on the market, and you will want to have competitive prices from our side. So we are just negotiating, but hopefully we will be able to offer these percentages to you. Okay, and the question is, okay, how to become part of this? So how can you participate in all this? The first, of course, is just use the VOO. So when the app is launched, just use the app, use the travel program. This means build your crew now so that your crew is ready and you're ready when the app is launched, that you can fully start with your program. So just use the time and build your crew. And what we did, starting in June, you have now the chance to become a shareholder of the VOO company. So this means, so the difference between Avinoc and VOO. The VOO company is the company which is developing all these solutions, which is responsible for the development of the VOO B2B marketplace, which is developing the VOO app for commercial airline, for business aviation B2C, for the future development of air taxi solution, everything. This is the VOO company. This is like, let's say, Apple company, and you will have the chance with the app to become a part of this company. And the Avinoc token is some kind of utility token. So we use this token to drive our products. Yeah, so this is the utility which is used with the VOO app, with the reward program, with the payment solution, and the VOO token is representing a share of the VOO company. So this is the difference. Yeah. So what we are doing is that we are tokenizing a share of the VOO company with the VOO token. So we will tokenize up to 25% of the company, of the total company, yeah, by the minting token with the hubs. So this is the maximum supply, 25% of the company. If you have a VOO token, you're a kind of shareholder of the company. This means that you will gain revenue, profit from the VOO company as a shareholder. So each token is representing a small part of the company, and this small part is connected to the profit of the company, which we are generating like a normal operating company in the normal business world, and you will be part of it. And of course, which is much more important, this is the increase in value of the VOO and Avinoc token. This means it's the increase in value of your share of the company, because the value of the company is increasing. The more people using VOO, the more success we have as a real world company, the higher the value of the share of the company represented by the VOO token. So this is, I have an example for you. For this is Uber. Yeah, Uber has a market capitalization for, I guess, more than $4 billion. And till they started with the business, they never gained some profit. So they always were in the loss. Yeah, so they're just creating loss all the time, but they have a market capitalization of more than $4 billion. How does this work? So you will understand that profit and the value of a company is sometimes not directly connected. So this, but in our case, we try to be really, really successful on the market. And for this, we will try to create a market capitalization, and then you will be part of this market capitalization because you're part of the VOO company. Okay, so there's just some numbers. So the total number of minting hubs will be 1.5 million. This is representing the maximum of 25% of shares. The total number of VOO token, approximately 10 billion. We have a sales and time halving implemented, and there's a white paper which is available on VOO.group. Yeah, so you can find there the details, the tokenomics. Yeah, and there's one more thing. So this is, I like Steve Jobs, and he was always in his speeches, yeah, here's one more thing. So I do not have the iPhone today, but I have something special also, I guess. And this is the VOO exclusive. Yeah, what is VOO exclusive? Yeah. We were thinking about how can we create something special for special shareholders, and shareholders for us are people holding VOO hubs, and for this reason we created this exclusive VOO shareholder club. And this exclusive club includes 1,000 shares, and each share contains 18 VOO hubs. So if an account in a Sapphire back of this can be one person, this can be 10 person, 100 person, which are organizing everything by themselves. But if there's one account in the Sapphire back office, which reaches a number of 18 VOO hubs, this could be a full node, this could be an add-on, this could be a hub as a part of a package, but not a share, so a full hub. If this account has a volume of 18 VOO hubs, then this account is representing one share in this exclusive club. And there are not more than 1,000 shares. This is the maximum. So why is this interesting? Probably, yeah, I will explain it to you. So we talked about VOO miles, and we talked about rewards. Yeah, so you will get the rewards in Avinoc token when you're using VOO miles, but we are doing also something additionally. So each time you are using, or your crew is using the VOO app and booking a flight, we will not only pay out the reward in Avinoc token, we will also buy in the percentage of 1% worth the value of the flight. We will buy 1% VOO token also on the market. So we are creating demand for the VOO token worth 1% using each time you use VOO app. And this token we will then transfer into a VOO token pool. This token pool is directly connected to this exclusive shareholder club. And then we will pay out this token on a regular basis. It is the plan to do it on a monthly basis. We will pay this token out, this total amount of the collected VOO token, to the members, to the shareholders of the club. So if there are 10 shareholders in the club, they will get all the token. If there are 100 in a club, they will get all the token. If there are 1,000 in a club, they will get all the token. And of course, always in the relation how many shares they have in the club. So why is this for? So the first thing is, it is a reward for the people who are investing in the company and having 18 hubs. So these are our big fish. And the second thing is that with this mechanism, we also create demand for the VOO token and make the investment more interesting, not only because you will get the VOO token paid out, but also the value of the token is increasing over the time. And this is the reason why we are doing this. Okay, yeah, that's what I always said. Okay, it supports the value. Okay, and now I have one calculation for you. This is a sample calculation, please, but just to give you an idea how powerful a big community could be in terms of supporting Avinoc and VOO. So let's think about a severe community of 2 million people, and all these 2 million people have a family and they have friends. And let's say you have 15 people surrounding you, family, friends, and the 2 million people with the 15 people under this could be your crew members, yeah, for each of you, yeah, and together they build a community of 30 million people. And 30 million people are then using the VOO app and flying 2 times per year, and each flight is worth $200. This is not much, but this is, let's say, worth $200. This is together creating a turnover with the VOO app on a yearly basis of $12 billion. So, and then the referrer, so this is the user, the referred people and the community all together are getting 4% reward in Avinoc token and VOO token because of the reward program and because of the exclusive pool mechanism with the 1%. So let's say we are paying out 1.5 active booking, passive booking for the referrer. So we are creating $360 million demand for the Avinoc token, because this is what we are buying and paying out to this community. And we will buy worth $120 million in VOO token for this special shareholder club. 120 with this community. So in total, we are reaching 480 million dollars on demand. So we can create a huge demand to support the Avinoc token and the VOO token. So this is just to give you an example how this mechanism is working and how powerful this could be if we are a really big and strong community and you have the chance to help creating this. Okay, and we hope that we can activate this exclusive club already this September, because we need to check some technical things in the background, but this is not a, you do not need to be scared that you're missing something. We will count all your hubs you already have bought, and you can bring these hubs into this system, so you will miss nothing. You can just start creating the amount if you're interested in, but you will lose nothing. So don't be scared. So we will take care of this. Yeah, so this is fair for all the people outside. Okay. Yes. So this is the end of my presentation so far. So I hope I could give you some news, some insights, and of course now I'm pretty happy to answer all your questions if there are still questions in the room, and I'm sure that there will be some topics left. Okay, thank you very much.